by Hyder Ali Sayyed, as everyone say, United under Tamil Shield.
I'm doing fine, sir. I'm glad that we finally had an opportunity to meet up at the same time. You have been advertising quite a bit that you want to speak with me and question and ask some questions, and uh, you had, I guess, to some degree, you have some indictments of my ministry or my teachings or things of that nature. So we can skip the pleasantries and you can go right ahead and begin asking me your questions and go right ahead, please, if you don't mind.
Actually, I am a researcher, and I'm from India, Tamil Nadu, and yes, yes, so from Tamil Nadu, India. So basically, I'm into research, and we are doing research on various things. And people who are blindly following their pastors, they will never understand what is the meaning of in the Bible or in the holy books. What is the message of holy books? So I would like to talk to the knowledgeable people who claim to be knowledgeable. And secondly, my basic question is, uh, what was the Abrahamic mission? Ibrahim mission, as per your
Well,
understanding.
before we go into your question again, and I appreciate you thinking that, considering that I might be someone who's knowledgeable. I do contend to be that. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I definitely take time to share what I know. I believe in the unity of the entire human family, and as primarily a Christian, I believe that the pure religion of Christ and the pure religion of Christianity, that Christ is calling all people of all faiths to follow Him, and that He will bring us into that correct and right relationship with the Creator. Uh, so that's just giving you a little bit more about me.
I just told you, no, I'm into research, and I like to talk to the knowledgeable people who have something regarding Bible and Torah. So basically, can I know your tribe? Are you from children of Israel, the 12 tribe?
I, I am an American, okay, African American, and I am primarily a Christian. I don't belong to any particular tribe or anything of that nature. I do identify, I would say, in the last 13 years as an Israelite Christian, and for the same time frame, nearly the same time frame, I also identify as a Muslim Christian and a Kemetic Christian, a Pan African Christian, because I believe that all faiths, all cultural traditions, all cultural spiritualities will lead us to the one true God, and will lead us to the one true Messiah, Black Jesus, Isa Yeshua. I believe that He is gathering all people to Himself, based on the book of John, where Jesus said that there are other sheep. There are other sheep which are not of this fold. I believe it's John 10, if I'm not mistaken. I'm talking off the top of my head. There are other sheep which are not of this fold. They too shall hear my voice, and they too I must go get, Jesus said, and they shall hear my voice. And then there shall be one fold and one shepherd. I believe that.
The problem is that most of the so-called Christians, especially the black Israelites who are running the show in the name of Christ, in the name of Torah, in the name of Muslims, they are all fooling the world. And that's why I put this title, Abrahamic Mission. So because all this this Christianity, Judaism, and Shia, Sunni, Sufi, Wahhabi, Islam, they all come under Abrahamic religion. So I wanted to know what's your take on Ibrahim mission. So if you are not aware what is Abrahamic mission and what is Abrahamic religion, so either you have to decide whether you are working for Satan or you are working for God. Because if you don't have the foundation, because your religion runs under the name of Abrahamic religion or Abrahamic religion. So let's understand what Abrahamic mission is. Abraham mission is. So if you are not aware of Abraham mission, then Abrahamic religion is working for Satanic, whether it be you, whether it be Judaism, whether it be Christianity, whether it be Islam. They are all working for Satan. So I'm not accusing you. I'm just trying to learn from your what's your understanding of Ibrahim mission. So if you are not aware of Ibrahim mission, then what's the use? That's why I put the title. What is it? It's actually Ibrahim mission and Abrahamic religion. There are two different things. So if let's discuss on Ibrahim mission. So for me, all Abrahamic religion are working for Satan. Not you. All. So basically, it's more of a interaction that what is Ibrahim mission. So if you can give me some and don't bring Jesus here because Jesus is just recently 2000 years, as if Earth started from 2000 years. Prior to that, there was no such thing as there are no other prophets or messengers. Everything started with Jesus. So don't bring Jesus here. Let's understand Abraham first. What was Abraham mission? Because Jesus himself is following the religion of Abraham only, na? So what is Abraham? Who is Abraham? What was Abraham mission?
All right, and yes, I do have my definition and concept of your term that you're requesting a response in regards to what is Abraham's mission, what is an Abrahamic versus an Abrahamic religion. Of course, I disagree with you that all Abrahamic religions are of the devil. I disagree with you on that. Now, and one of the reasons why I disagree with you is because you are confused with the traditions of men versus the pure origin of all three of those religions. You have been jaded. You have been let down. You have been the recipient of a bunch of Christian hypocrites, Muslim hypocrites, so-called Israelite hypocrites, and you have seen their hypocrisy, and so therefore you falsely call their pure religion that has nothing to do with their hypocrisies religions of the devil. Okay, so no, your confusion is that the hypocrisy of men, the traditions of men, are of the devil, but not pure religion. Now, pure religion is a relationship with God, and every culture all over the world have a concept of God and the Creator, and they have all earnestly sought out to find ways to give thanks to that Creator, to acknowledge that Creator, and to learn more about that Creator on every culture and on every continent since the beginning of humanity, sir. In this conversation, I may be able to help you understand that more better so that you won't continue to ignorantly and arrogantly run around social media calling all religions, this religion, that religion is of the devil, all the Abrahamic religions are of the devil, and then, because my point is that, well, what other religions are of the devil? So, again, your fallacy that all religions, all three Abrahamic religions are of the devil. So before I go into more detail about your challenge, you're not going to sit up here and be slick, okay, and just engage me in your questions and in your accusations without giving up information about who the hell are you? Who the hell are you, sir? What do you believe? Are you the devil? Do you represent the devil? Do you represent God? Now, let's find out who you are.
Yes. Yeah, regarding myself, I'm representing Asivagam. Asivagam is a...
I didn't get that. You represent what?
The room name is Asivagam.
Okay, what is that?
I'm coming to that, but can you mute yourself so I can explain you what Asivagam is, what is our
Go
culture,
right ahead.
and
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, just mute, yeah, mute yourself, yeah. Echo is coming, yeah, mute, just mute, yeah. So we are from India, we are from Tamil Nadu, and Tamil is the first language on the earth, and their religion, their way of life is Asivagam. Asivagam in Tamil means A stands for God or soul. Sivan or Jivan means DNA. Agam means inside the human body, which is made out of Panchbhutam. So when God created Adam, he created from the Panchbhutam, the earthly material. Then he put his breath, the soul, or God's breath. And then the Jivan or Sivan or Jivan or life, DNA, the tree of life. Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit, that is the DNA. So basically, we human being are three in one. We are God's breath, we are DNA, the genetic memories which everyone has, and Agam means inside the human body, which is made out of Panchbhuta. In our language, Adam in Tamil language means A denotes God, Dam refers to breath. God's breath is the meaning of Adam in Tamil language. So we are coming from a senior generation. From Adam to Noah, there were only two groups of people. One highly advanced civilization, that is Set colony or Shiva colony, and Cain. We have this living in icy region as a hunter gatherer. So there are two civilizations. After the flood, three more people came here: Ham, Shem, Japheth. From Ham, we have the African people. From Shem, we have Semitic black people from where Ibrahim came. And from Japheth, we have the Chinese Mongolians. And Set bloodline, they are the official king or divine rulers before the flood also and after the flood also. So our history has been removed from the Bible systematically, as if we don't exist. And secondly, Noah flood. Noah flood is actually a local one, not a global one. And in the boat of Noah, apart from Noah's descendants, there are other people on the boat who will enjoy for a while then a painful torment, as per Quran chapter 11, verse 48. Our people build great civilization. Our symbols is bull, trident. So this bull and trident symbol you will find all over the world, the pantheons. We are in Rome, we are in Minoan civilization, we are in Mari, Aram, Elam, Sumerian, Babylonian. All this belongs to us, India, Tamil Nadu. So this way, we are pantheons spread across the globe. Our slaves were basically these black Israelites working under Semitic people. They don't have a land of their own. They were always a slave under our protection. They were enslaved in Babylonian. They were slave in Pharaohs. They were slave in India also. So we are the masters. We have all the information on all subject, and we educated these black Israelites. And so this is the thing. Now coming to our culture. In our culture, we have this community center where each clan, each community get together. They sacrifice animal and they feast with their clan, and this is all mentioned in Quran also, reminded in the Quran also. Now, and so when we strayed from the straight path, God, because in the among this junior generation, their community center was at Marduk at Babylonia. So the common ancestry of Ham, Shem, Japheth is this Sumerian god Babylonian, Marduk or Noah. So they used to go there and sacrifice animal, and the community get together was there. But due to some reason, they started indulging in human sacrifice. So Ibrahim duty was to stop the human sacrifice. So he was tested and appointed. So first person from the junior generation was Abraham, whom God has chosen. So see, we are always connected with God from the beginning, from before the flood and after the flood also. But when we strayed, and then human sacrifice was introduced at a temple of Marduk, and Ibrahim duty was to rectify the system. So he was tested and appointed, and then he got married to Hagar. Hagar is Pharaoh's daughter, Princess Hagar, and then you know that Ismail and Hagar, Princess Hagar, they were settled in Mecca, and there Ibrahim and Ismail built their first community center there, and Ibrahim offered his son Ismail at Mina as a sacrificial animal, and the ram came. So Ibrahim mission was just to rectify the system, our ancient system of Indian sacrifice animal. And because of the junior generation, they started doing human sacrifice. Ibrahim rectified the system. So this was the mission of Prophet Abraham. So this is actually this. And then about the Abrahamic religion. So now you say Abrahamic mission is. Am I right about the Ibrahim mission? So I explained my connection with Abraham mission. Ibrahim mission was to rectify the
Yes, yes,
same concept which was there
yeah.
right from the, yeah. So I just connected that thing. So now you tell me what was the Abrahamic mission as per your understanding, as per the Abrahamic religion.
Yes. Abraham's mission number one, sir, was the mission of every man who chose to obey and love God, every man and woman who chose to obey and love God, and that is to obey God. Number one, to obey God was Abraham's mission. Not only was that Abraham's mission, that was Adam's mission, and that was every other man after Adam and after Abraham to obey God. Now, Abrahamic religions, all right, Abrahamic religions are the three major religions today that stem from what? Abraham, but it did not begin with Abraham. Now, you know refer to them as satanic, and I differ with you on that because I say that these religions at the very beginning and to their core were pure religions. And those three religions again, what? Christianity, the Israelite faith, and Islam. So again, sir, these are offshoots of Abraham's mission that reached out to uh, three different cultures, and and religion has always evolved from the very beginning, even until now. All right. So the evolution of religion, thankfully, occurs because we have gathered more knowledge about God and the things of God from the beginning until now. So there's nothing wrong with the evolution of religion or our relationship with God because it continues to grow in knowledge and understanding from the very beginning till what it is today. Now, yes, our African Bible, not no Indian Bible, not no Israelite Bible, our African Bible. No, sir, I don't know what your culture has taught you, and I'm not trying to be derogatory towards your culture. You know what I'm saying? But the truth, and if you are a truth seeker and a researcher, you should know better than sitting up here believing the narrative of your people that you are the first people and that God created you to be the rulers of all of humanity and everybody else is supposed to be your slaves, especially the black people. It sounds to me that you're the devil in this conversation who truly believe the cultural lies and demonic, devilish beliefs of your that continues to go on in India today in regards to your caste system, your demonic, devilish ass caste system that you deeply believe in. You believe that damn lie, okay? That the blacks were created to be the inferior people of the world and to be your slaves. And you all sit up here and mistreat the black people of India to this day, believe in that sick madness and racism. It sounds
You
to
are
me
going
like you're the damn silly.
you
Sir,
are
I'm
going
talking.
away.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go, sir. I'm really gonna let you go. Okay. So I'm going to be highlighting your demonic evil caste system. Okay, I will be mentioning that along with answering your questions and dealing with you as well. Okay. So again, if you are a researcher and evidently you haven't researched the truth, you have only researched your own cultural narrative, and you believe your cultural narrative to be the ultimate truth, which it is not. And it does not line up with secular and spiritual knowledge. Secular knowledge that has nothing to do with anybody's religion has discovered a long time ago with anthropology and genetics, sir, that the beginning of the human family and the human race is in Africa, not no goddamn India. Where you from? And you, if you're a pale Indian, sir, if you're a light-skinned Indian, a pale Indian, and you're not one of the black Dalits, okay, the so-called untouchables, okay, then, sir, you're not the original inhabitant of India. The original inhabitants of India are the Dravidians, the black people. That you and your demonic culture has taught you that you're superior to, and that God created them to be your slaves. You're not a real Indian. You're a damn invader, sir. You are a goddamn white man, sir. You're an invader. Okay? The original indigenous people of your land that you are a damn colonizer of, okay, are the Dravidians. And just like all white people are, excuse me, sir, I'm talking to you right now. Just like all you wicked ass white people and light skinned people who came from other places and have taken over and colonized other people's lands, and then you take on that identity as you're the original people. That is a lie from the pit of hell, sir, and from the pit of your demonic ass culture that taught you that black people are supposed to be your slaves, sir. And then you sit up here and minimize the original indigenous black people all over the world and indigenous people all over the world, and claim that you have always owned it and you were always there. That is a lie. So I want you to admit, Mr. Researcher, that the Dravidians, who are black people, are the original people of India, and that you, sir, are an invader, sir. I want you to admit that.
I'll respond to that. Yeah. See, first of all, the Dravidian term is not nothing to do with India. It is the right name is Tamil. So when you don't have the understanding the difference between Tamils and Dravidians, how can you know the history of Tamil people? I'm talking about Tamil way of life, Asivagam. I've never spoke about Dravidians. So Dravidian ideology is coming from Mediterranean region, brought by these black Israelites and the Caucasian settlers. So that's why let's begins with the starting point, Ibrahim mission. So do you accept Hagar as a concubine, or do you accept Hagar as a princess, as per the Bible? So we can highlight on Ibrahim mission and
Let me ask you a question. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I must tell you that the photo on my PTR, that's not me. If you think that that's me, that's not my face. It's the face of a friend of mine who is an Israelite by the name of Captain Tazariak. Now I'm a lot darker than this guy right here, and I think I'll change my PTR so you can see my face. And I would like to see your face, sir. Are you a dark skinned person? Are you black? Or are you a white, light skinned Indian? What is your skin color?
see, my videos are there. You can watch it. My videos are YouTube are there. You can watch it. But we are diverting from the topic. So don't please run here and there.
No. I'm not diverting from topic. I want to know who the hell you are. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to put my picture on your face, sir. Hold
each
on.
other. So let's discuss on these 2 points. And I have given a connection between Ibrahim mission with our culture of Tamil people. And you are talking about Dravidian. Dravidian has got nothing to do with it's not a race. It's not a language. So don't bring Dravidian here. We are talking about Tamil
Oh,
way of
sir. Well,
life.
first of all, let me say something to you, sir. Let me tell you
I
something.
didn't interrupt. I
Hold
didn't
on,
interrupt you.
sir. Hold on, sir. I
I have not
understand your
interrupted.
question.
I'm not interrupted
I,
you, so just understand what I'm trying to. When I in my course of conversation, I have established that the culture of Tamil people, the same culture was followed by the Mediterranean people in the temple of Marduk, and there was some corruption in that system. So Ibrahim was tested and appointed, and he also rectified the system. He stopped human sacrifice. So do you agree or you disagree?
who stopped human sacrifice, sir? Who did?
See, as I told you, in Indian culture,
No,
in
no, no.
Tamil
No,
culture,
I want you to repeat. I didn't hear you. You said who stopped human sacrifice? Who did that? Who stopped it?
Allah, God used
Who?
Ibrahim to stop human sacrifice at the city of Babel. Okay, so if you are connecting all the dots from India, Middle East, at the temple of Marduk and Ibrahim, you will find that all of them are following the same culture. In our culture in India also, still, if you go to Madurai and South India, deep South India, where the original Tamils are living, they are black. And if you go to their community center, they will be doing animal sacrifice till today. And in the city of Babel, when the junior generation came after the flood, Ham, Shem, Japheth, when they came, their common ancestry is Noah, Marduk, or no, Murgan. So they were doing animal sacrifice at their community center and in the city of Babel, the god of Sumerian. So, but due to some reason, they started doing human sacrifice. And in the city of Babel, Ibrahim's father was making statue for the city, and Ibrahim was tested and appointed, and then he was appointed as a leader, and then he married Princess Hagar, which you call concubine. That will we will come later on, and then Ismail was born to Hagar. Hagar was sent to Mecca, and Mecca, there still people remember Hagar for her act of running between the two hills, Princess Hagar. And after some time, Ibrahim and Ismail built their community center. Like every community center, one has to do animal sacrifice. But since the culture of was that the firstborn has to be sacrificed, so Ismail was taken to Mina, and Ismail approved that okay, I will not resist. Then Ismail was taken to Mina, where Ibrahim put Ismail on the altar and was about to sacrifice him when the goat came or ram came. So basically, the reason for all this, the reason for Ibrahim to be chosen or tested was to stop human sacrifice, and that's what he did. That was his mission. Ibrahim
I
never brought
agree,
any new religion.
sir. I agree with you that human sacrifice was one of Abraham's mission, and not only Abraham's mission,
Yeah, now,
but of
okay,
every
thank you
man.
for
Sir,
giving
hold
me.
on, sir, hold on. Now. I'm responding to you. I'm saying to you, I agree with you that that was one of, not the only, one of the missions of Abraham. I would agree with you on that, sir. Okay. And I will agree, and hopefully you might, well, maybe, I don't know if you will or not, but there were other people who admonished other cultures to not indulge in human sacrifices other than just Abraham. Abraham wasn't the only first man in history and the only man in history who told human beings not to do that. Do you actually believe that Abraham is the only man in human history that told other cultures not to do that? Do you actually
Jesus,
believe
you're,
that?
you're diverting from the topic. You're running here and there. See, we are
No,
just
sir, I'm
talking
not,
about.
sir. I'm
I'm
addressing what all the discussion, sir, sir.
Wait, Israel, let me finish. See, I have connected you from Tamil culture, which people are still practicing. You can check your on the net. Still, we are practicing, and that same culture, because everyone is a follower of our culture. And at the city of Marduk, Noah is from the bloodline of Set, and Set is from India. So basically, after the flood, only the common ancestry, the out of Africa theory comes. Prior to that, it was different. Adam to Noah is one history. Noah to Abraham is second history. So from Noah we have Ham, Shem, Japheth, and in the Bible our history has been totally erased. There is no traces for Tamil people. And then in the city of Babel, people were getting together following the old culture. That was the tradition. And when there was a corruption, human sacrifice came in the city of Babel, Ibrahim was tested and appointed. And Ibrahim is the first person from the junior generation to be appointed. And that's the reason why when Sarah and Abraham went to Egypt, our king Pharaoh, he gave his princess Hagar to Abraham. Now coming to what the biblical story talks about, let me finish with the biblical story. Ibrahim received revelation at the age of 99. Sarah was almost 92 years, a barren woman. Then both of them traveled to Egypt, where Ibrahim said that Sarah is his sister, the sister, and then the Pharaoh lusted on her sister and wanted to sleep with her. Now tell me one thing. Why would a Pharaoh sleep with an old woman of 92? Secondly, then Pharaoh tried to sleep with her, which he couldn't. So ultimately, Pharaoh gave his slave Hagar to this Sarah. Now you are degrading Ibrahim. Your Bible is degrading Ibrahim. Your Bible is degrading Sarah. Your Bible is degrading Pharaoh and also the princess Hagar, which you call her concubine, and enjoy saying that. But I will tell you one thing, that Princess Hagar, their descendants have their land of their own. Whereas the children born from Sarah womb, they don't have a land of their own. They are scattered people. Why? Because of the description, the lies which was created by the Abrahamic religion. So a slave has, as per your understanding, Hagar is a slave and she has a land of their own. And still people remember Hagar when they go for Hajj, Makkah. What about Sarah? Do people remember? But we see that the 12th tribe, the black Israelites, they are degrading their great grandmother and they are enjoying, but they themselves are scattered people. So how can a scattered people teach the truth when they are scavengers on the earth? So I'm just comparing Ibrahim family, Sarah and Hagar. So Hagar is not a concubine. Hagar is a is a Pharaoh's daughter, a princess. And till today, people remember her. How many people remember Sarah? And what is the story that what is the moral of the story? That a king is lusting on an old woman. Huh? So first correct your interpretation of the Bible. It is full of corruption, degrading Pharaoh and Hagar and Sarah and Abraham. So do you believe in that story that Pharaoh lusted on that old woman? And what is the moral of the story of that? So your whole corruption is there. So that you have to correct yourselves, na? And based on corruption, you have started an Abrahamic religion. Yeah, you can continue now.
Sir, I believe in the Bible. Since I'm an English speaker, I believe particularly in the King James Bible. Now, sir, do you believe in Abraham? And do you believe in Abraham's mission?
I have already spoken that he just rectified the system.
Okay, and so you believe in Abraham, correct?
Yes,
you believe in all of those biblical figures that you just mentioned, correct?
I believe in all books, all messengers. Because all books, all messengers.
Okay, now, sir. Hold on, sir. I got you. Sir, I got you. Sir.
Let me complete my sentence. See, as per our Indian tradition, everything started with perfection. The dharma, the truth, the straight path. So whenever that straight path gets distorted, some messengers will come. With it, the books will come to rectify the system. So every prophets have not brought any new religion. They are all following the straight path with God's religion. So whenever that God's religion gets corrupted, the messengers will come to remind wherever they differ. This is our belief. And secondly, only after the fall of the Babylonian Empire, the age of beastly regime started. And this beastly regime was started by the Black Israelite and Cyrus. Together they have created a new syndicate, and thereafter only you will find many religious organizations. And all the religious organizations, you will find that humans are giving salvation. Whether it be India, Brahmins were Caucasians. They came to India and they brought, wait, let me finish. They came here and they start propagating what concept? Human giving salvation, mukti through bhakti. Our Prince Gautama, he rejected the concept that no human will give salvation. Now coming to Europe and Russia, Europe and Russia, they don't have any information about God, but whatever was given in the name of Abrahamic religion, they got fooled by the Abrahamic religion, and they are seeking salvation through some human being. So this human giving salvation, and the priestly class became the door to salvation. Our culture rejected it, but the white people who are basically ignorant, they are from the bloodline of Cain. They accepted this formula, and they are still struggling to coming out of that loop. So who created this loop? It was only after the fall of the Babylonian Empire, and as per the Daniel chapter 7, age of the beast started after that only, with the fall of the Babylonian Empire. The first beast is Persians. And in your Bible, Cyrus is considered as a Messiah. So who you are making a beast as a Messiah? What is your understanding of the Bible? Is it distorted? You are making an enemy as a Messiah. And how did Cyrus died? He was killed by a woman. So try to understand, because see, a scattered people and the restless wanderer on the earth, Cain bloodline and the scattered people, the black
Sir,
Israelites, they have formed
sir,
a syndicate, and they are fooling the people who have the land of their own.
okay. Sir,
Okay,
let me
we
help you
have
out
a
real
land
quick.
of
Sir,
our own. We
I
have our
want to help
own
you out real
culture.
quick, sir.
Yeah.
If you were familiar, if you were in any way familiar with my ministry, you would know that I criticize the so-called black Hebrew Israelites, and that I teach that they teach a lot of false doctrine. See, this is what's so bad. You don't even know this about me. You have assumed things about me.
Black
Okay, and you
Israelites, because
sir,
but
quiet, sir,
yeah,
sir. You know that my ministry is very famous among black people and social media, that I attack and bring correction to the false black Hebrew Israelites. Now, do I disagree that the black people in America are not Israelites? I do agree that black people in America, not all, but the majority of black people who came over on the slave trade are indeed the children of Israel. I believe that. Okay, that's why I do identify as an Israelite. But I do not believe in the false doctrine that the majority of these One West Israelites teach. And you probably don't even know what the One West is. You need to be educated about the difference between Orthodox Black Hebrew Israelites and the One West Hebrew Israelites. You don't know the difference between the two. I do. And you think that all black Hebrew Israelites, the crazies, the wild, stupid ones, you think that that's all black Hebrew Israelites here in America, because you don't know no better. You don't live here in America. All you know about is what you see on social media, because those black Hebrew Israelites are very prominent on social media, but not the Orthodox ones. The Orthodox ones don't even come close to their beliefs. You don't even know nothing about that. So you need to understand that there's a distinction between the One West Black Hebrew Israelites and the Orthodox Black Hebrew Israelites, who are righteous, who are more righteous, and who are more correct in their doctrine, sir. Okay? Now, sir, you just sat up here and said you believe in all the messages of God, and all the messages of God that were mentioned in the Bible. So, sir, what is the name of your Bible that taught you about all the messages of God? What is the name of your people and your culture's book that taught you about Abraham and Abraham's mission and all the details about what happened in Abraham's life? What is the name of your book that taught you that, since your people are the original people of the book?
see, we are our information is there in every book, even in Bible, in the
Don't play
Quran
with me,
also.
sir. Don't play with me,
Wait,
sir.
wait,
I
wait,
just
wait,
asked you.
wait,
No, sir.
wait,
I
wait,
want you. I'm asking you a straight,
wait,
sir.
wait,
I'm
complete.
asking you a very, sir. I'm
Wait,
asking you a very simple question with your slick, trictified
are you
ass.
dividing
You're
the
a
books?
slick
Are
person,
you
sir.
dividing the holy
Quiet,
books?
sir. I
Are
said
you dividing
quiet,
the holy
sir.
holy prophets?
You're confused, sir. You're
confused.
confused and you're all over, sir. Sir,
Patient to be listened.
you are
Don't get
confused, sir. I want you quiet. I want you quiet when I'm talking to you right now, sir. I'm saying to you, you are, sir, quiet. You are a loud mouth full of confusion. You are confused as all goddamn hell, sir.
On the topic.
Sir, I need your confused ass to be quiet.
Let me.
Sir, I want you to be quiet, sir. I'm talking. I want you quiet. Sir, I want you quiet, sir.
My question you are not answering.
Sir, I'm not gonna sit up here and beg you. You're going to shut up right now with your lying ass.
You shut up and run away. If you run away, you are a devil. You will be considered as a devil. I spoke about a story in the Bible, which where Sarah and Ibrahim traveled to Egypt. Okay, you can run away, no problem, because you will be considered as a devil. Now tell me, when I spoke about Sarah and Hagar, and Sarah and Ibrahim traveled to Egypt, and all that incident which is mentioned in the Bible, do you consider Hagar as a concubine, or do you consider as a Pharaoh's daughter? That is my question. Answer that, because your Bible is degrading Hagar, degrading Princess Hagar, and King Pharaoh, Ibrahim and Sarah. You may degrade your own ancestor, no problem with that. But why are you degrading Hagar as a concubine? So do you accept Hagar as a concubine?
Sir, you got 2 minutes to put your face on your PTR.
You are not answering my question. My face or your face has got nothing to do with truth. But just by being black or white doesn't make you a true person. Okay. My question is, I'm giving you a reference from the Bible. Listen first. I'm giving you a reference from the Bible, the narration which I mentioned. Do you agree with the narration is there in the Bible? Do you consider Sarah, Hagar, and Pharaoh lusting on the old woman? Do you consider Hagar as a concubine? What is your stand on that? So if you cannot answer this, then means you are a liar. You accept the Bible narration that Pharaoh lusted on the old woman, and this is what your church is teaching, to lust on the old woman. And you're calling a princess Hagar, whose children are having the land of their own, as a concubine. And the Sarah descendants still are scavengers on the earth. They don't have a land of their own. Why? You have to answer that, na? This because Ibrahim mission, Ibrahim narration, you have to discuss. So is Princess Hagar a concubine? As for the Bible and the Bible are talking about. You explain me this story.
Sir, you have 1 minute to put your face. You have 1 minute to put your face on the PTR. 1 minute.
Black Israelite, I have a YouTube, you can go and watch it. But what about the biblical story? So that means Abrahamic religion is false. Abrahamic religion is false. Abrahamic mission is different. It's already been proven. And you are working for a Satan. You can leave, brother. Get out from here. Thank you.